local declarations. Next, sir, data collection process. Data collection process. We have already text boxes here. Suppose user typed the data like this: 100, time 1 year, rate of interest to 10. 100, 1, 10 rate of interest. Now these all the data we want to collect into our variables. P equals to first text box ID. First text box ID, P amount dot value. Means get the value from the first text box. Next one, T equals to time dot value. Another text box. Next one, R equals to rate of interest dot value. R equals to rate of interest dot value. So I collected the three text boxes values and stored into my local variables. And after that, start the calculations part set. Next one, calculations part. So interest equals to P multiplied with T multiplied with R by 100. Interest equals to PTR by 100. These all are multiplications and divisions. So we don't need any parsing. Any addition? No, only multiplications, divisions. So implicit parsing is happens. Next one, T amount. Total amount equals to principal amount plus interest. Here parsing required. Reason, sir. This is addition, sir. Data of the P in string format available. In P variable, your data is string format available. All these three data string format available, compulsory. But without conversion, you did, sir. We operate as a special gather multiplication performing auto parsing, division performing the auto parsing, the internal operations of those. So a plus is there. It is not performing auto parsing. So parsing is compulsory. Amounts calculation is over. And the next one, these all the results display in the output tags. And already two output tags are waiting, sir. This gap, two output tags are available yesterday. Empty tags I already created yesterday. Remember or not remember? Two output tags, two IDs also we given. But that ID I have to use here. So what is the ID of first output tag? Huh? What is the ID of first output tag? Huh? Internet. Program not available in both notebooks. Available kada? See. Interest. Second output tag ID. Boys. Second output tag ID. Boys. Second output tag ID. Total amount. And full spelling any shortcut. TOT AMT. TOT AMT. So here also I'm writing the comment displaying results or outputs. The first tag interest dot value equals to. Sir, simple thing. We have input elements. Any input element. From input elements, if you want to get the data, we should use the value property. If you want to assign the data, we should use value property only for all input elements. Arrow key subordinate direction. So for any input element, text box, password, buttons, checkbox, radio button, date, time, email ID, number box, whatever it may be, any type of input elements, that input element data you want to use, you have to use the value. And you want to assign the value to input elements, sir. Then also you have to use the value only. Data collecting value and data giving is also by using the value. But a value before you have to use the ID. Don't forget that one. Value before ID is compulsory. Because which text box you want to assign the data, a text box identification is required. So ID compulsory. Next one, total amount. Sorry, a step not completed. And write the small message here. Interest amount. Interest amount. Concatenation operator, ITR. This is my message and this is original amount. And similarly, total amount dot value equals to total amount dot value equals to, write the total amount also here. So total amount, T amount. This is the function set. A simple function developed, it is calculating your amounts. And when this function is calling, sir, whenever you click on button, then the function is calling. How many times calling this function, sir? How many times you click the button, that number of times it is calling. How many times you press the button, that number of times the function calling, calculating and showing the results. So now test, sir. Already 2 programs completed. Third example. .html, .css, .js. 3 programs. Linking also done. Principal amount to 1000 rupees. Time is 1 year. Rate of interest is 10. And get the amount. This is interest to 10 rupees. Total amount to 110 rupees. Correct, sir? Correct? 100% correct, sir? Now we can test with the big numbers also. 1,50,000. Time 3 years. Rate of interest 8.6. Rate of interest is 8.6%. Get amount 38,000 interest to total 1,88,700 rupees total amount. By chance, if you give any wrong data like this, sir, you remember answer what? Obviously, we'll get the answer nance. So without wrong data, the program perfectly working, sir. No problem. Intentionally, if you type the wrong data, it does not. The answers not comes, but program is running successfully. This structure coming from HTML. Alignments coloring is coming from the CSS. Coding part is coming from the JavaScript. So 10 days back or 1 week back, what is the use of JavaScript, sir? To develop the interactive web pages, I said, no, this is the interactive web page means. You are asking something, your web page responding also to you. When you ask something, web page doing the calculations and giving the answers. Giving that answer is called as the interaction. That is the thing. Next, one more program we are going to designing, sir. So this time we are going to developing converter, temperature converter, Fahrenheit to Celsius and Celsius to Fahrenheit. I'm showing one converter, sir. With that knowledge, really you are interested to get the practice, currency converter, time converter, length converter, speed converter, మన cricket balls lo kilometers miles both showing. So many converters available in our surrounding. Weight converters available, volume converters available, lot of converters available. Doubt available అయితే your mobiles one inbuilt app is there, converter and every Android mobile inside you need converter, one inbuilt app is there. And a lot of converters available. అది one by one you can design it. You will get the good practicing also. So first converter I am writing, sir. Based on that knowledge, remaining converters you can try it. You will also get the practicing it. Easy processes, sir, not tough. Any converter maximum 3 to 4 lines అంతే. Oh, 40, 30 lines are. Any converter 3 or 4 lines. Hardly 5 lines అంతే. No CSS needed and no JavaScript required, but inline JavaScript is enough. How, sir? Every converter single line, sir. One formula and that's all. A formula if implemented, we'll get the answer. Yesterday, addition, subtraction, multiplication, inline script, single line I managed together. Same style we can manage it. Yes, sir. Functions not works, sir. If use the functions, code increasing. Why unnecessary increasing? Will follow the shortcut procedure. How the converters look like as first I'm showing to user. On a Google, we have the converters. So what is that, sir? Temperature converter. ఇక్కడ ఈ బాక్స్ అబ్జర్వ్ సార్, హెడ్డింగ్ టెంపరేచర్, లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ డిగ్రీస్ అవైలబుల్, రైట్ సైడ్ ఫారెన్ హీట్ అవైలబుల్. ఇక్కడ కాన్సెప్ట్ అబ్జర్వ్ సార్, ఇస్ దర్ ఎనీ బటన్స్? No buttons, but answer is comes. How, sir? When you are typing the keys one by one, immediately it's running background code. So see that 1, 0. I'm not clicking anywhere. I'm just typing. And the data automatically updating. Now remove this letters. When you delete the digit also, data updating automatically here. See this. No clicks, no unclick, no buttons. How it is possible, sir? I'll explain. This is. But left side I typed. Result is coming. Right side. Now reverse will try. Right side I am typing, sir. Result comes to left side. See this. And if you type any side, any one side, opposite side, result should comes. And what to do, sir? You have to write the event handling for first text box and also second text. User typing in first text box, sir. Result should display in the second text box. Or user typing in the second text box, sir. Result should be displayed in the first text box. Opposite directions. Left side if you write, result show in right side. Right side if you type, result show in the left side. Simple as, sir. Single line, no complication. Now I'm going to designing this part. See that. A small heading, temperature converter, small heading H2. Next, a text box, input type equals to text. And here we'll get some JavaScript code, sir. A small JavaScript step is comes, single line. Next one. H2 tag, equal symbol. The first text box, second text box, middle I need the equal symbol. But sir, H2 tag, if I use the H2 tag, they comes in separate lines, sir. Because of the block level tag, basically. Compulsory, sir. Text box separate line, equal separate line it will comes. But we want to get into side by side. CSS is there, gada. Next, one more text box here, sir. Input type equals to text. Here also we'll get some JavaScript code. A tag, don't close it, sir. Some step is comes. Next, IDs. First ID I'm going to taking Celsius. First text box is Celsius. Placeholder also I'm going to using, sir. So placeholder is degrees Celsius. Still JavaScript pending. In that line, still JavaScript pending. Next, the same type of thing for the next text box also. This one is Fahrenheit. And placeholder Fahrenheit. Two text boxes with two placeholders. Two text boxes with two placeholders. Next, close the division tag. Close the division tag. Once you see the looks, this is expected. This is the H2 tag, block level tag. So compulsory they comes on the separate line. But what is expectations are this equal here required, and next text box is here. So write the small CSS for H2 here only, single line. Maybe you remember or not, I don't know that one. Display colon inline. Original tag is block level, but they converts into inline. Automatically they comes into the single line. Next, align equals to center. This is what is our requirement, sir? When I type the data in first text box, result comes into second text box. Do one small thing, sir. But a Google style of a feeling we want to create it. It actually data available in center. Observe that one. What I'm typing, data coming in center, two text boxes. House are and alignment equals to center. Which aligns are text align equals to center. One more CSS for both text box. Both text boxes CSS కదా. రెండు సార్లు ఎందుకులే కానీ పైన రాద్దాం. అంటే టూ టెక్స్ట్ బాక్సెస్ అలైన్మెంట్ టు సెంటర్ రిక్వైర్డ్. సో instead of writing the two times, better write in the internal CSS. Input text align equals to center. Otherwise, two text boxes, two times we have to write, sir. Now observe that one. Placeholder comes to center. Even the typing is also comes to center like this. Designing part is over, sir. Coding part. So what is the coding part and which event we have to use, sir? Which event we have to use, sir? First time I'm using this event, sir, on input. On input. Input means data entry. Input is nothing but an keyboard representation. On click in the sense mouse. On click mouse. Mouse keyboard. We're writing on click kada. Adi link to keyboard mouse. Mouse. Like that. This is on input. Input data with which device we are typing? Keyboard. So this is the keyboard event. When it is executing, sir, when you are pressing any key or when you are typing any key, then that event is going to triggering. Any key, space, enter, backspace, delete, letters, digits, symbols, whatever it may be. If you type any key in the keyboard, this event is going to execute. Can you test that one, sir? Sure, sir. The testing program. Console.log followed by some K. Console.log followed by K. So what is this meaning, sir? Whenever the event is triggered, then it is printing the message K. How many keys you are typing? That number of times this K is going to display. So open the console, start the typing here. Working a event. Huh? Where is activeness here? Huh? If you did like that, what I'm feeling and type the keys. So 21 keys I typed, sir. 21 times event triggered. I'm using some backspace. Backspace. The event working or not. Why, sir? Because when I deleted the number, data updating kada. So that also not required. When if I use the delete key, sir, even if you use the delete key also, it's working. See that one. So total 34 keys I typed. Which key I typed, we are not guessing that one. We can retrieve that data also. Which keys user typing I want to see it, sir. 100% possible. But currently one concept to keys not required. When I type the key, formula running is important. I want to know the key details, sir. In this program, no need of that one. Hmm. Hmm. So event testing is completed. When you press any key, the event is going to running like this. Now the same event we need in the second text box also, sir. Hmm? Okay, remove this one. Get a formula implementation. So what is formula, sir? Got the small confusion points, sir. Got the better understanding. Known a formula, Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion. Uh, Celsius into 9/5 plus 32. Okay, formula very good. But now we are writing the formula here, right? In which one, sir? In first text box, I'm writing the formula. Formula implementing on first text box. What they have to calculate? Fahrenheit they have to calculate. You are writing formula in first text box. Who is the first text box? Formula if you implement in the Celsius box, so you should be calculate the Fahrenheit. Formula if you implement in Fahrenheit box, so you have to calculate the Celsius. Opposite term, but actually. So Fahrenheit dot value equals to Fahrenheit dot value equals to Celsius dot value multiplied with 5/9 plus 32. Correct, na? Correct, correct. This is formula, sir. Get the value from the Celsius box. Multiply with 9. Divided by 5. Add to 32. Resultant value display in the Fahrenheit and a second text box. This you have to write here. Right. On input equals to Fahrenheit value equals to Celsius multiplied with 9/32. See that, sir? Input means when I'm typing. When I'm typing. When I'm typing the data in Celsius box or when I'm typing the data in first text box, apply this formula and display the result in this box. Same thing implement in the second box, sir. Same thing implement in the second box. On input equals to that formula reverse. Hmm. Celsius dot value equals to Fahrenheit dot value minus 32 brackets multiplied with 5 by 9. Close this. That's all. So what is the meaning of this, sir? When you are typing the data in second box, calculate this one, display the result in Celsius. Simple. Opposite direction, you have to display the result. That's all, sir. Unit converter is ready. I said 4 5 lines. That is the 4 5 lines. You can do the currency converter, dollars to rupees to dollars. You can do the length converter. You can do the speed converter. Otherwise, my memory converted. GBs into megabytes, megabytes into GBs. Height converted. Feet into inches, inches into feet. So many converters are available. Only the problem with the formulas only. So formulas say the Google Mataji is there. You can ask the formula, Google showing with the formula, implement yourself. So first we'll test it, it's working or not. One, 10, 100, 1000, this one. Delete it, sir. Okay. But this sentence, and we can get into zero, sir. Only one more step required. But one more step and inline CSS not possible here. Compulsory only functions calling is required. Reason, uh, placeholder, if you use the zero, while loading of that one, zero is comes. The first time I think it's impacting, but second time it's not impacting. The first time I thought okay, but actually first time we don't need that one because both empty boxes on. So even if I type the data here, when I delete that one, zero not comes. And we have to write extra code malay again. Extra code inline CSS not possible because inline CSS maximum supports only one line only. If you want to write extra code, sir, again you have to convert into functions. Okay, that one leave it. The remaining part I thought okay. But only one small part to program extending is required. So this side testing over gada, now this side testing is it. So 100 Fahrenheit equivalents to 3777 degrees. Correct, sir? Ask the Google. Same answer, but they rounded. We are not rounded and there. We are showing the whole data. They are showing only some amount. Can you round it, sir? Oh, 3 digits to 4 digits, sir. Yes, sir, we can round it. How, sir? On a recently used parse integer function is there. By using that parse integer, parse float, we can cut that amount. At a fractional part, how many positions or how many digits you require, that we can set it. Parse integer, parse float, not interested, sir. One more option is also there. What is that, sir? And two fixed and one predefined method is there. Two fixed. Function name is two fixed. And fixing the fractional part. Generally, system showing the 15 digits, sir, after point. By default, JavaScript, after point, 15 digits are showing. Point after, these are 15 digits available. Point after 15 digits, no use, sir. I don't want, sir. You can cut it. One recently explained parse integer function. Second one, this one, two fixed. Any of that we can use. So how to use this two fixed, sir? You have to write your variable name, sir. Which variable value you want to round it, a variable name is required. Inside that, you have to write the count 5. What is that 5, sir? And after point to 5 digits required. After point to 5 digits required. 3, sir. After point to 3 digits required. 0, sir. I don't want any points. This one applying on which value? This points applying on which value? A variable. A variable not visible a screen, huh? Visible together. What is this A? Huh? Amalapurama. Say once again. Very good. Six. That's all. Working, observed, huh? So 10 after we have 6 digits, but I asked I need only 4 digits. Why you are using the value, sir? Currently I don't have any variable, so instantly check it on data, directly applied on the value. If your variable is available, you can write your variable name only. Do one thing, I think. A text box available, first text box, Celsius. Go to here, Celsius dot value. Dot to fixed. Wait. Take the bracket there. Celsius value displaying a 37.77777 something. Then apply the 2 fixed. So 2 fixed of 4 or 5 or something you can take it. As string of Sundan sir. Nothing problem, sir. I'll do the small thing. It actually data available in string format like right now. That only the small problem. 37.77778. 1 digit, sir. 37.8. 0 digit, sir. 38. But 37, sir. Point after how much we have? 8. So as per mathematics, that should be rounded to upper level. That is 38. Percentage is one option. Otherwise, this is another option. So if fixed 2 fixed method before, you have to use your variable name or you have to use your input value. But data should be in the number format. Number format is there, then only it is going to truncating the points or trimming the points. Now, anywhere we can use situational demanding. So how to control the fractional parts, sir? This is one option. So program completed, sir. One more problem we solved with our HTML and JavaScript knowledge. And moving to the next topic, sir. Next topic. So what is the topic, sir? Control statements. Control statements. Get one small relaxed point, sir. Relaxation point. 70% of students, already control statements. Not all, 70%. 30% I think no idea. First time learning programming. How they know, sir, and C, Java, .NET, Python, or somewhere you learn. The control statements and if, switch, for, while, do while, right? this one topic we can get some relaxation. Meanings are control statements. So almost in all subjects same. 90% same or 10% differences available. But previous topics 90% different to 10% same with any other subjects. But here, sir, same if, same switch, same for, same while, syntax same, writing style same, rules and regulations also same. But in JavaScript, extra features are available compared to those languages. Extra features are 10% difference. So this is no confusion, no complexity with your previous knowledges. No dishum required. Hmm. Long previously, already variables topic, right? Somebody, what you know about the variables, what I explained a few days back. Fighting is going on both. No fighting. Pakka fighting. Everyday fighting. So this topic, I think that much of risk no need, sir. Easy. Well, next topic onwards, you are east, I think I'm north going on. Hmm. So control statements. What is control statement? Why we have to use this control statement? A small explanation, sir. A little bit of theory. This is the topic, control statements. Control statements are used to control or to change the execution order of the program. Execution order of the program to control or change the execution order of the program based on user input. Based on user input. What is meaning, sir? Already 19 programs completed, sir, in JavaScript. These 19 programs control order not in my hands. I just designed the program, handovers to the browser. Browser running the program as per their own order. What is that order, sir? Top to bottom order. That order is called as the top to bottom order. But from this program onwards, I want to take the control on my program, sir. What is the meaning of taking control, sir? Simple thing, sir. If you have any cricket knowledge, up to yesterday's evening, match under the England control. And what is meaning? The total commanding on the game is England. Today, after starting of the first session, or half an hour after, Malagan match comes under the India control. Why, sir? Wicket losing, score is going to down. Automatically, match is comes under. That is common thing we are using. So sometimes match in one team control and sometimes match in the another control in the sense I'm commanding the situation. That is the thing. Maybe you are unmarried, maybe you don't know more. Generally, husband under control of the wife. Nowadays generation, not your parent. Your parents, your father controlling your mommy, but current days, wife controlling the husband. Generation effect on matter. Married anybody? One time. Now, one time also married. So, on our social media also lot of videos we are watching. Full control. Wife is controlling the husband. అలాగే So previously, the all 19 programs is under control of the browser. Now we want to take the control into programmer. So coming 6-7 examples, we are controlling the program. Is it necessary to control the program? Is it necessary to get the program into our monetization, sir? Some situations demanding, sir. Browser controlling us, sir. All situations browser doesn't know. We should inform sometimes. Example, sir. User giving some input. But based on this input, we should respond to users. Browser unable to take the decision. So we have to inform browser if you received some type of input, respond like this. Or if you received some other type of input, respond like this, and we have to give the roadmap. Browser, you received the so and so data from the user, react like this. Or you received the some other type of data like this, react like this, and we should give the route map. Now browser following as per the route map. Control statements అంటే purely మన Google route maps style sir. You are starting the journey from one source and you have to go for the destination. When you ask the Google 3-4 directions, it is showing. What you are doing? You are choosing as per your requirement. That is nothing but an control. Maybe sometimes when you are going to traveling, a middle of the journey, if any interruptions are comes there, you are suddenly changing the route also instead of time wasting. So controlling is nothing but a situational wise changing the execution order of the steps. That is the meaning. Situational wise changing the execution order of the steps. That is nothing but an controlling. That is the thing. It's purely impacted to user inputs. 100% it's depending on the user input. And how many types of control statements are available, sir? 3 types, sir. One is the conditional statement, second one is the loops, third one is the unconditional statements. Conditional statements, loops, unconditional statements. What is this brackets name, sir? Alternative pronunciations. Loops also called as iterations. Loops also called as iterations. Unconditional statement also called as branching. Another pronunciation, I think somebody they are calling as jumping statements also. Unconditional statements, so they also somebody is calling jumping statement. So these are the 3 types. And here I listed sir opposite with arrow keys. And in every model, what we are going to discussing, and first a route map I given here. Under the conditional statement, we are discussing the 2 topics, if and switch. 2 topics, 2 items we are discussing here. First, working with the if and working with the switch. Second one, loops. Under the loops, 3 loops are comes initially: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Next, under the conditional statements, 3 steps. One is the break, continue, and third one is the return. But return either we are not discussing right now. That's not possible currently. It comes into the functions topic. And reminding either we are discussing in this topic. One by one, I'm going to explaining, sir. First if, switch, while, for, do while, break, continue. That's all. Every model I'm touching. Every model I'm touching, and every model I'm going to showing one example. How to write and what is the functioning of that one. Next, we are starting the first model, conditional statements. First option, conditional statements. In conditional statements, I think you want to go for something little bit deeply. In conditional statements, we have 2 sub-flavors once again. What is, sir? One is the decision making. Another one is the selection statement. One is the decision making statement. Second one is the selection statement. Who is the decision making, sir? If. Who is the selection, sir? Switch. If is the decision making and switch is the selection statement. Both comes under the conditional statements. Both comes under the conditional statements. First time starting with the if, sir, nothing but an decision making step. Nothing but an decision making step. So if a statement used to perform decision making, then only we call that is that it is used to perform the decision making. What is the meaning of decision making, sir? Recently, somewhere question mark operator I explained, sir, used for taking of the decisions. Same, this is also. And you are facing some situations, sir, currently. Currently, you are facing some situation. In situations, how to react. How to react to current situation. That is called as the decision making. But, sir, I'm reacting, sir. Yes, sir. Some sad situation you are facing. How you are reacting? Smiling, huh? No, no. But how? Put once, show your face. One sad situation. Hmm? Show that one in your face. Hmm. So some face ko the little bit of dull appearances comes, right? Huh? How you know that one? We have to do like that only. Instruction is coming from here. Hey, Shivakumar, you are facing currently sad situation. You are seeing something negative situation. So don't smile. And it is saying we are going to controlling ourselves. Okay, happy incident. What you are doing? Smiling. How? Again, it is going to taking the decision. So what you are facing for this one, you have to react like this. Instructions are coming from the here. That is called as the if for you. That is nothing but an if for you. So how your brain is guiding? This is something you have to guide like, right? Simple things are you after completion of the class, you are going to walking on the road. Suddenly some bike is comes. What you are doing? Huh? Trying to escape the situation. Gada. How? Who said to escape like that? This is guiding to you. So every activity what you are performing, it is going to guiding. So it is the controlling your activities. It is controlling your activities. So it is the control statement for our body. Head, eyes, nose, legs, heart, liver, everything is going to control by this one. So the brain is control statement for our whole body. So if taking the decisions like as your brain, it is taking the decision. Next, when if is executing, sir, if the given condition is true, if is going to executing. What is this condition suddenly, sir? Don't worry, sir. I already explained relational operators and we discussed a few days back. Relational operators. That I already said it is called as comparison as well as the condition as well as the test case. Remember the relational operators? How many relational operators in JavaScript? Count. 5 or 6? How many relational operators in JavaScript? 5 or 6? Hmm? Somebody 6, somebody 8. Huh? 8. 6 కదా 6 కదా to discount 6. General language అయితే you have 6 only, sir, but JavaScript we discussed 8, right? I use that 8 relational operator and build the condition. Use that 8 relational operator and build or create the condition. Condition relational operator checking and they gives the answer true or false only. Condition is prepared with the support of relational operator and this condition returns either true or false. A true falses also we observed in the output that day. If the true is returns, I want to do like this. False is returns, I want to do some other thing. This is called as decision making. So the condition is written, sir, run the rectangle box. The condition is false, sir, run the circle. Run the circle. Or who can judge it this one, sir? True comes up, false comes, and here if is going to working here. If is working here. So what is the result you received from the condition? True or false? True received, sir. It is diverting the route to rectangle box side. False received, sir. It is diverting the route to circular side. Rectangle, circle, just for your understanding. Rectangle place some steps available, circle places some steps available. But steps not developed about it different way. Both you can draw the rectangle, sir. Both if I explain rectangle, both are same and the feeling is comes like that. Then only one is the rectangle, one is the circle. Maybe somebody is saying, sir, is it circular, sir? And internal feeling somebody is the drawing weak amma adjust. Ah, 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 ah. Now circle కదా. They are not accepting here. Then only I'm trying again. Now circular, not I'll try again. Maybe yes, until to say the yes, I'm trying. Now ఓవెలా ఏ ఓవెల్ అంట ఇంక వేస్ట్ అయితే ఓకే హ్యాండ్ గెటింగ్ పెయిన్. So rectangle and circle, this is the process. Kanchana Nayyar, Chandramukhi 2. So the line meaning is that one, sir. First you have to write the condition. Condition returns either true or false. The condition is returns true, what to do. Condition is returns false, what to do. That we have to give the guidance to browser or with the support of the if file, the actual process. Next one, general knowledge points at block. What is block, sir? Open curly bracket to closing curly bracket is called as the block. Open curly bracket to closing curly bracket is called as the block. Programmatically, sir. Programmatically, block is a group of statements. A block is a group of statement. Currently, this is which block, sir? Just block, anonymous block. Right now, it is a anonymous block. What is this variety pronunciation? Anonymous means no name, no identity. Anonymous means no identity. So for this block before, suppose if you write if, sir, it is a if block. For this block before, if you write the else, sir, it is a else block. This block before, if you write the do, sir, it is a do block. If you write the for here, sir, for block. If you write the while here, sir, while block. If you write the function keyword, sir, it is a function. So block common, sir. Before word, which one you write, that one you have to pronounce, sir. Simple thing. How it is possible, sir? It's a old example, sir, but repeating. This is no gender specification, Rama, that's one. If I write here, sir, Rama is common, but what is the gender specification, sir? Male Rama, male or gent Rama. If I write like this, sir, Miss Rama, and female, married or unmarried? Unmarried. SS and 2 letters available kada, SS and unmarried. Indications have language indication. Sri Rama, like unmarried. Srimati Rama, and married wife. Srimati, Pujulu. Those are the Telugu pronunciation. Language weak కదా. Mr., Miss, Mistress, Mrs. These are the specification. They are going to saying the designation. మన job terminology అయితే. So Rama is the common. What are the word you are changing? The gender is going to changing. Block is the common. A block before which word is you are writing, a corresponding block it is. If there is no word, sir, it is a just block. So block meaning is this one, sir. Why suddenly it blocks comes now, sir? Compulsory we have to use the block coming concept, sir. Then only explaining that separately. A block is open curly bracket to closing curly bracket. Programmatically, a block is nothing but a group of statements. If block, else block, for block, switch block, I'm going to using these terminologies. But suddenly block without putting the face like that. First I explained that one. In if we have three flavors, set, three forms of if available. So one more, one by one, I am going to introducing. The first one is the simple if. First one, simple if. The theory part, syntax, execution order diagram, everything available in our document. First time learning candidates, please refer the document. The majority of the students, what are the documents I'm posting, you are not referring, sir, that one. Then only you are missing some knowledge and information. Classroom notes, you are unable to write all. I'm 20 points I'm explaining. Maximum you can write 6-7 points and then that's all. Reminding you are listening but unable to refer the documents what I'm posting. Complete details available there. But you are so many, you are not touching the documents. Then only in those I guarantee it. So time pass, I'm not posting the documents. At least if every week once refer the theory part. Programs we are watching, sir. Programs different, theory part different. Theory documents I'm separately posting for you. And notes and a folder inside JavaScript document available. Every information is there in JavaScript. How many you referred? I don't know that one. I'm explaining every point, but I'm not typing on the screen because I'm sharing my full notes covered. No need to type on the screen. Explanations main focus. The first one is the if, simple if, not if, simple if. What is the special of the simple if, sir? I want to perform some operations whenever the conditions success are true. The given condition is true. I want to do some work. Something I want to perform here. The given condition is false, sir. Nothing to do. That is the situation. I'm facing a situation. Condition success case only, I want to run some steps. Condition failure case, I don't want to run any steps. Possible, sir? Yes, sir. That we can perform with the simple if. So generally, if is called as the true block, sir. The universal pronunciation. If should be called as the true block, else should be called as the false block. Universal pronunciation is. If always we are calling true block, else always we are calling the false block. Any specific reason, sir? Generally, if is executed whenever the condition is true. In generally, else is executed whenever the condition is false. 99% of the scenarios else executed if the condition is false. 99 of scenarios if is executed when the condition is true. So as per that, this is always true block and this is always false block. Pronunciations wise are entered, that is the reason. That is the reason, sir. Next. Here is the syntax of the if, sir. Red box inside, if syntax available, observe. If, parenthesis, condition, curly brackets, steps are statements. This is if followed by condition, curly bracket, statements, curly bracket is close. This is how to write the if. If you observe the syntax, you'll get an idea in brain. Hey, I already wrote it same way in some other subjects, an idea is comes. Almost same as sir. Is special topic this one. What is the execution order, sir? Got a flow chart available, sir. What is this diagram, sir? Google Maps, like the if map. Program execution order representing diagram. This is called as technically flow chart. I think a lot of people they don't know flow chart. Who knows the C language? Those candidates knows the flow chart generally. C no idea. Generally we don't know the flow chart mostly because remaining subjects of flow charts generally not comes. So flow chart, but water flow is there, na? Like the program flow is there. So program starting the flowing from one place to another place. How it is flowing, which direction it is flowing, a direction indication in this diagram. So what is this green color, sir? It is a program starting point. Sorry, decision making starting point, not program. Decision making at if starting point. Condition, checking. The condition is true, sir. Condition is true. Condition is true. Enter into the curly brackets. Enter into the curly brackets. Here I use in a block pronunciation. That is, center into the curly brackets. Inside the curly bracket, what are the steps I developed? Run all the steps. Run all the steps. Then stop the decision making. Then stop the decision making. And continue remaining program if any available. By chance, the condition is false, sir. By chance, condition is false. Simply jump out of the decision making. What is this red color point, sir? It is stopping point of the decision making. Green is the entry point, sir. Red is the exit point. The entry, exit. So whenever the given condition is false, sir, we are just taking a long jump like this. I will red color one route map, pink color one route map. Which route you have to travel? Condition deciding. How we are writing conditions are based on the user inputs. Taking the data from the user, on the data we are writing less than or greater than or equal or not equal and generally writing. That is what I am saying from the last 15 minutes onwards. So condition deciding, true or false. Once condition decided, then diffs take the decision making. So maybe your program executing straight like that. Maybe your program is executing straight like that. But as per this route map, every execution of the program, all steps running, every execution of the program or every time when you are running the program, all steps executing a guarantee, no guarantee. All steps not executing because instead of moving straight forward, if you come to like this, steps all are missing or not? Yes, that is called as control flow. Maybe the steps execution are not decided by the condition. Sometimes the steps executing, sometimes the steps are not executing. This is flow of the control. A starting point meaning is this one. But previous 19 examples are, any line is missing? Any single line is missing execution? 30 lines program, if you run it, 30 lines output available on the screen. 10 lines program, if you develop it, 10 lines output is available. Every time 10 lines executing. Every time 30 lines executed in previous 19 examples. But from this example onwards, you are writing some bunches of steps. But one bunch is executing, another bunch is not going to execute. Which is executing, which is not executing depends upon the condition status. Detailed information. Next, I'm going to starting the one by one models. Okay, lastly, one point. Sorry, curly brackets compulsory I have to use, sir. No, sir. No, sometimes, sir. When you have the more steps, so curly brackets required. You want to execute more than one step and a group of steps, curly brackets compulsory. You want to execute only one step, sir. No need of the curly bracket. All over control statements. All over the control statements, if, else, switch, while, for, do while, in all this, your total number of steps is only one execution. Curly brackets, your choice. No, sir, I want to run more than one step, sir. Curly brackets compulsory. First model, I'm going to starting simple if. Example on control statements, a common point. This we don't need. Actually, these are the general practicing programs, sir. If you are interested, మన previous style is there no only script tag that you can continue. Not official programs, kada. Observation and practicing programs. So you can remove all these lines, no problem. 4 days, sorry, 4 examples. Before 4 examples, most of the examples we directly designed with script tag only. Yesterday onwards, we started problem solving and original structure I introduced. Malo 2 days dummy programming is going on. Control statements is completed, sir. End of the control statements, mal we are solving some problems. That case, mal again I will follow the proper structure. Here the small heading H2 demo on simple if H2 demo on simple if start the script tag. What you are doing here, sir? I'm demonstrating the simple if. I'm demonstrating the simple if. At the same time, I'm going to solving a small program. What is the program, sir? I hope you know this one. Finding the absolute value. Finding absolute value. Any idea what is meaning of absolute? Mathematics actually converting the negative values into positive values and positive values remains positive only. So take the input from the user. If user given the negative value, sir, convert that one into positive. If user given positive, sir, nothing to do. Nothing to do. You would now observe that one. Condition success case, you are doing something. But condition failure case, nothing to do. So simply for sortable here. Only true block. We don't need any false block. Only true block is enough. If I want to show this program, I need one runtime value, sir. One dynamic value is required. So how to take the runtime value? మేడం ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారా ఇంకెక్కడ ఉన్నారా? How to take the runtime values in JavaScript? How to accept the dynamic values or runtime values in JavaScript? Prompt yaar yesterday kada cheppinu. Yesterday na day before yesterday na? Yesterday only. One HTML input elements, right? But HTML input elements that much of scene no need, that becomes long. We want to just an idea about the if else's, so we can write maximum simple coding. Prompt is there to take the input values. What is use of alert? Huh? To display message to developer. Huh? User. Okay. Confirm? Question or confirm box? Yes, sir. Yes. What is use of confirm box? To take the confirmation from user. Okay. So in that prompt, I'm going to using, sir. Okay, okay, Amma. Let n equals to parsing because data comes in string format. Auto parsing is there, yes, sir. Actually, we are writing the greater than and less than. Greater than, less than, so auto parsing is not doing, and yesterday I proved also that one. Not yesterday, maybe day before yesterday. So manual parsing is required. And ask the user enter any number. Just for your better understandability, sir, this prompt is equivalent to some other languages scanf function. This prompt is equivalent to some other languages scanner class. This prompt is equivalent to some other languages console and a .NET. Console.NET, scanner Java, scanf C, Python Echo na, Python, Echo, correct na? Python. Online all responded, I think. Input, okay. So Python input. This all concept same. All these items motive is also same. They want to murder. That is the motive. Adi. A murdering style different. Adi. And the simple thing. Neck cutting up, body cutting up. Adi different. Adi. Concept purpose is all are same only. Okay, data ready, sir. Start the if condition. If n is less than 0. If n is less than 0, what to do, sir? N equals to n multiplied with -1. If you multiply the negative less than 0 into what is meaning? Negative value. A negative value if you multiply with -1, positive. That positive I'm overwriting in same variable. That value I'm overwriting on the same variable. Actually, this you can also write like this. Shorthand operators. Shorthand operator. If you remember, we can write that one. Then only Amma, I'm saying you refer the documentation, refer the notes. At least 2 days once refer. Daily not possible. The 2 days once refer the notes and examples. By mistake, when I'm asking any previous reactions, we can stop. This is the true block, sir, as well as the if. Next, after completion of the if, I'm going to printing my value here. Document dot write followed by a small message here, n value, concatenation, n. This is. Where is the else, sir? We don't have any else, sir. Only if only available, no else. Because our concept is simple if, only true part. Why you are not writing the false part, sir? False operation, I don't need, I already explained. But negative value, I have to convert into positive. If it is positive value, sir, I don't need to any conversions. Directly go for next line. A flow chart you observed a few minutes back. This is condition true, sir. Enter into this block, run all the steps and comes to here. If condition is true. By chance condition is false, sir. Directly jump to this line. Few minutes back you observed some flow chart together. This is the flow chart. This is a simple program writing a if. Hmm. Test it, it's working or not. Okay, prompt is ready, sir. Enter the value 25 if condition false, because 25 is less than 0, condition false. Directly jump from this line to this line and print your n value directly. This is your n. I given 25 and output is also 25. Refresh, minus 100. My input is minus 100. Back to program. N value is minus 100. Minus 100 is less than 0 na, sir? Yes. Then enter into this one, minus 100 to minus 1. No? It becomes as a plus 100 and overrides in the same variable. Then comes to this line and it prints your data here. This is the execution order. First time learners of the if condition. Hmm. And the seniors they are seeing. Above we already know, sir, these all are childhood days completed. These seniors and who have already knowledge those. Wait, coming to you next session. What are the things you don't know lot of? Those I'm going to showing in our topics only. Hmm? Hmm. So seniors, next session I'll focus on you. But currently the juniors and matter. Sir, you explain the execution order. Is there any possibility to see that execution order, sir? And really it is jumping from one place to another place. Yes, sir. Clearly visualization possible. 100%. From where to where it is jumping, condition checking process. So 100% in front of your eyes clearly with graphically displaying. How it is possible, sir? Next session I'll show that one with the long process to explain. I'll show next question. Compulsory you have to know that. So this is the first if condition, simple if. Hmm. Next if condition, if else, sir. Next one is the if else. I'll explain that if else also. Legends, legends kaithe Jai Balaya comes. A small announcement, sir. First, last week I already said that one. Hmm. My already 1 week or 2 weeks missing, Amma. As per your request only, last week I stopped that one. Compulsory required. I'll give one special facility to you, don't worry. So class timings tomorrow morning 9:30. Night no yaar, morning. Uh, you wake up 11. నేను 2 weeks నుంచి చెప్తున్నాను కదా. Last 2 weeks onwards, I'm giving the my information to you, right? It is not sudden decision. Maybe you forget it, I don't know. Last week I said, before that also I said, coming Sunday you have the session on it. That much of earlier nobody is informing, sir. Tomorrow morning, sir, no discussions, no arguments. Please don't force me. నన్ను ఇబ్బంది పెట్టమాకండి. సో క్లాస్ 9:30 ఓ 5 minutes గ్రేస్ టైము. 9:30 AM క్లాసు. PM కాదు AM అమ్మ. PM మా మేడం ఉంది కదా, ఎట్లా అంటారు అయిపోయా. నేను బ్యాగ్ పెట్టుకుని ఓహో అని నేను పోవాలి ఇంకా. అప్ టు 12. అప్ టు 12. 2.5 hours, sir. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours అంటే హార్డ్లీ 2 hours 20 minutes రన్నింగ్ క్లాస్ అంతే. ఇప్పుడు 10 అంటే మీరు 10:30 జాయినింగ్, అది 9 అంటే అట్లీస్ట్ 9:30 అంటే 10 o'clock యు ఆర్ జాయినింగ్. అది ఐ నో కదా ఎవరన్నా. సెకండ్ వన్ సార్, టుమారో సండే కాబట్టి యూ డోంట్ నీడ్ టు కమ్ టు ద ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్, ప్యూర్లీ ఆన్లైన్ ఓన్లీ. అది ప్యూర్లీ ఆన్లైన్, no need to come to the offline. From your hostels, relaxedly join in the online. A link I'll share it, sir. Online students, I think, will get automatically daily how you are login. Offline students, I have to share. Link the link పంపించడం. And online, they're all daily joining. They knows the process. You don't know about I mean. Hello.